Wondering how to get ARCs? Well, I'm here to help you. What is an ARC? An ARC is an advanced reader review copy sent by publishers and authors for you to read and review before a book comes out. The purpose of an ARC is to generate interest, attention, and hype for a book before it releases, so it reaches as many people as possible and it has a successful release. So how do you get them? Here are 6 different ways, yes, 6 different ways for you to get a physical or an e-ARC, which is a digital ARC that you can read like on your Kindle. Number 1, contact the publisher directly. For this method, you have to kind of be willing to be rejected. Publishers will rarely contact you back. I've never received a response back from them. So you don't know if you're actually going to get an ARC if you email them. You just have to wait and see if something shows up in your mailbox one day. You can find most publishers' PR contact on their websites. That is the email you want to use. If it's a big publishing house that has lots of imprints, make sure that you find the correct imprint for the book you want to request. With that email secured, email them and include in the subject line the specific title of the ARC you're requesting. And in the body of the email, make sure to include reasons why they should send you that specific ARC. Also, make sure to include links to your social media accounts and review sites like Goodreads or Storygraph. This is important because it shows them that you're an active member of the online bookish community and that you're willing to share the books you read with your followers and encourage them to check it out. Also, make sure to include your shipping info at the bottom of the email under your signature so they know who and where to send your ARC to. You can also link specific posts if you're requesting a book by a specific author. Let's say you're requesting Emily Henry's new book, although Berkeley's notoriously hard to get ARCs from this way. You can include posts you've made of past Emily Henry books you've read and reviewed so that they know, oh, this person likes this author and they have shared this author's books before with their audience, so that they might take that into consideration when deciding whether or not to send you an ARC. I don't get every ARC that I request this way, but my life motto is it never hurts to ask. Shoot your shot, explain why you should get the ARC, see what happens. Method number 2 is to contact the author directly. Now, most traditionally published authors have no say in ARC distribution, but indie authors do. Follow your favorite authors to see when they're going to have ARC signups, or you can send them a DM or an email asking to be added to their ARC list or when their signups are going to be open. Again, it does not hurt to ask. The worst that they can say is no. As an indie author myself, I love when people DM me these things because it shows that people are interested enough in my writing to want to read my next book early, and it makes me feel good. A lot of indie authors also work with PR companies. I will touch on that more later, but again, make sure to follow your favorite authors so you are up to date with all of the ARC opportunities that they might have. Number 3, sign up for influencer programs. Keep in mind that many publisher influencer programs have requirements like follower count. It can be a little unfair sometimes because I know online spaces, social media can be very exhausting. It can be very difficult to gain a following, but this is just one of the requirements a lot of publishers have. So influencer programs are probably not the route for everyone, but it's still an option. Some publishers open their signups once a year, every few months, or they have them up year round. Visit their websites to see if they have an influencer program, follow them on social media to see when their signups are open. And again, just apply, you never know what will happen. I am fortunate to be a part of a few different influencer programs and it's a lot of fun. So if you are interested, definitely see when the signups are and try signing up. If you don't see an influencer sign up or they're already closed, you can try emailing that PR contact and inquire about being added to their digital catalog. I have done this a couple times. One time it didn't really work out, but the other time it happened and I'm now part of their program. Or you can ask them to keep you in mind with new releases in the genres that you like. Number 4, PR companies. PR companies are a great tool for both indie authors and readers who love to support indie authors. As I mentioned earlier, tons of self-published authors partner with PR firms to get their book out there and distribute it. There are a ton of bookish PR companies out there and they have opportunities all the time for e-ARCs and PR packages. So make sure to research different PR companies, sign up for their newsletters so you can be kept up to date when they have these opportunities and signups. And it is so much fun to get PR packages because the authors are excited when you get it and it's just exciting to receive all the swag. So I highly recommend this route if you want to try your shot at getting some PR. And e-ARCs too. They do, a lot of these bookish PR companies mostly do e-ARCs for authors, and that's a lot of fun as well because the authors just get so excited when you post that you're reading their book, and that to me is worth it. Some bookish PR companies that I've received ARCs from and PR packages from before are the Nerd Fam, Luna Literary Management, Valentine PR, and Truly Yours PR. If you know of any more, please leave them in the comments. Number 5, enter giveaways. I know this seems like a long shot, but I have personally won 2 publisher giveaways in the past couple of months this way. I guess the theme of this video is it never hurts to try, it never hurts to ask, because you never know. Some publishers and authors host giveaways for both physical and e-arcs, so again, make sure to follow your favorite publishers and authors to keep up to date on these opportunities. You can win galleys of physical or e-arcs. Goodreads also hosts copies for early giveaways sometimes, so you can, again, check out your favorite authors and publishers, follow them, because they'll often post when Goodreads is doing a giveaway. Number 6. And a lot of you are probably going to be like, why wasn't this number 1? Because this is the way that I always get e-arcs. Why didn't you put this at number 1? And that is using NetGalley or Edelweiss. There might be other sites like this, but NetGalley is a place for e-arcs and some audio early listening copies. It's basically a way for you to get an e-arc directly from a publisher, but NetGalley is like the middleman, so you request it via NetGalley and the publisher approves. And I heard NetGalley can be kind of difficult because you have to keep up with your feedback ratio, which can affect if you get approved for arcs or not. But it is a great way for you to get new and popular books releasing. I am very jealous of everyone who's read the e-arc already of A Theory of Dreaming by Ava Reed. So that is just one example of the books that you can get on there. Finally, understand your responsibility as an arc reader. As an arc reader, it is your job to read and review the book that you receive. Do not pirate, steal, or sell arcs, especially from indie authors. I hope you found this video helpful, and if you have any comments or questions or additional ways to receive an arc, please leave a comment down below.